Ne touche pas, Bailey, ne touche pas.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's been a while. Happy New Year to everyone who's coming on. Good evening, everyone. Okay. Yeah, just a minute. I got to turn down my speaker. So we have Shar, Brenda, Janine, and Brandon, and Shay so far, and Lovey. Well, Happy New Year's. Welcome back. Oh, we have someone new, Lisa Holler. Hello. And Natalie Gillis. Hello. Oh, Melissa. We're just, okay. So for you, those of you who haven't been on the show before, we will go through the list and we will do a card. If you have a question, now is the time. Janine did. Put your question in the box when you say hello. And we'll get going. So, hello, Shar. You can hear me okay?
Hello, everyone. Just give me a quick sec. Someone's having a hard time getting the link to open.
They should be able to open it since it went on. They may have to refresh their site first. And who is it? Because we can always try to send them a link.
Carmen Renee.
Okay, first let's give her a chance. Carmen, refresh your page and try again, and then let us know. Okay, I am using the deck I built, Toby's Tarot. And Penelope, what are you using?
My latest deck, Crow Tarot.
Oh, that's a nice deck. I like that deck.
I know. I bought it for you for your birthday.
Yep. Hi, Carmen. She made it on.
And I might draw a card from a deck Orville gave me. He gave me Sean Leonard's latest Oracle deck.
Nice.
For Christmas.
Yeah, that's nice.
That one I might have to use the book because I haven't figured it all out yet.
Well, that's all right. So,
Carmen, you got on?
Yes, she did.
Hi, Natalie.
Sure. You have the High Priestess. And as you can see, there's a storm in the background and cats on the pillars, plus the High Priestess herself. This is about being a person that others want to come to ask advice of. And it's your wisdom and your knowledge that people are seeking. And as they seek the knowledge, remember to reboot your energies, because when people come to us and they start asking questions, we tend to drain down a little bit. So really important to remember to reboot your energy, to know that you are a caring, giving person that others will seek knowledge from, and trust your instincts. The owl represents visions, so you may be getting visions of your own this year. So pay attention to them. So Brenda's next.
Hey, Brenda. I'm going to draw a little bit from the Wisdom of the Elders. The card for you is Talking Circle, listening. And although you're probably thinking that I'm saying that it could be that people aren't listening to you, usually this card, when it comes up, it's because you feel like people aren't listening to you, like they're not paying attention to you. And you have the right to demand respect, and you have the right to be heard. So, if you have an opportunity, speak and practice speaking calmly, directly, so that you can be heard. And don't let people interrupt you.
All right. We have Janine. Hello, Janine. And I've had hives for 8 weeks. They are going to figure out tomorrow. Is it your laundry detergent by any chance, Janine? I sort of feel like it's something that, or a lotion or body lotion. It could also be something you're eating. And are you taking too much iron? Those are the 3 things that are popping out for me. So I will put them out to you. I also pulled the Knight of Coins for you, and this is about being playful. There's a cat on the back of the horse, and it's grabbing hold of a crown, and this is about being playful, maybe looking at some money that you're going to put aside to go on a little trip. Did you start a new diet regime? And I hate the word diet, but I'm sort of feeling like it's something from the inside out. So I would definitely say if you're going for testing, have a listen to what the doctor has to say. So Janine has another question from Brandon. This is for you. Will Brandon see his oldest kids this year, and will they be okay?
I think they will be okay. Brandon, sometimes we have to make concessions and meet in the middle, even if we don't agree with the person that we're dealing with, because kids need that. And you have to figure out how to first settle what's going on in your home life and in everything around you. So I think yes, but make sure that there's peace on all sides. Boundaries have to be respected and kept on both sides.
So Shay Shay. Shay Shay, good evening. And first thing is, I hear yes. Is this a good pick for me that I'm doing? I hear yes. I feel that maybe it's going to involve some money, which is what this card says, but there should be a balance around the money too. And there should be more information that you can find as you move forward to solidify this pick for you. I'm not sure if this is about business or not, but since they're putting the money there, it makes me feel like it's about business. So when this is up, can you see them, Penelope?
Yes.
Okay. So next is Lovey.
Hi, Lovey. I hope you're doing well. Lovey, for you, the 8 of Crows. And the 8 of Crows, the 8 of Coins, 8 of Crows. The 8 of Coins, that usually symbolizes perfecting your craft. I mean, coins always talk about communication and money, but it also talks about taking a step back and looking at what it is that you do that is artistic and of value to you, and tapping into that more and being a little less critical of yourself. As I have cats running up and down stairs.
Yes, you do. Hello, Lisa. Lisa, I'm not sure we've seen you before or not, but welcome. Your name doesn't look familiar. You have the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups talks about balance. 8, if you turn it sideways, becomes infinity, and the cups are all about emotions. And so for me, when I look at the cup, I think about moving forward, making a decision, standing by it, and feeling that as you move forward, you may have to change a few things as you go, but as you do it, be aware that you're doing the right thing. Now, I also feel that it's weird because I feel like someone's going to say, well, you don't know what it's like because you don't walk in my shoes. But the truth of the matter is I do feel like you know what it's like. So trust your instincts and move forward. And to me, that's good things coming towards you. Okay, Natalie Gillis, who I do not think we've read for
No,
before.
Natalie's from down east. And Natalie, how appropriate for you. You, my dear, have drawn the Spirit Talker, which is all about communication. And you know what this card is, what this card basically really means is, you know all the signs and the symbols that you have been seeing collectively throughout the day, the small messages that have been getting to you. They're there for a reason, and the spirit world is asking for you to please pay attention, stay in touch, center yourself, remember to protect yourself, and to keep going on the path you are. Also, deepen the language between you and your spirits. Don't be nervous about talking to them, feeding them, that sort of thing.
All right. And Lisa mentioned she's from the UK. So welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Melissa. Hi, Melissa. You have the 5 of Cups. And this makes me think of you deciding on an emotional level, there's something new you want to do. This may be around work, even though cups are about normally romance and emotions. But I'm gearing it towards work as though there is a decision you're making and it really has to resonate with you. And if it feels right, you do it. If it doesn't, you stay put for now. But somewhere around May, June, there could be a shift or change around your employment. And it's weird because I hear someone saying hallelujah about the idea. So I think it's something you've talked about, you've put on the burner, and now you've got that opportunity to do it. Okay, Brenda has asked if we could pull a card for Tina.
The card for Tina is the High Priestess. It's part of the Upper Arcana. And the High Priestess says, please, this is a very important time for you to take time for yourself, to literally stop what you're doing, stop trying to please everybody else, and take care of yourself and spend time with yourself. Quit being so nervous about being alone. There's a difference with being alone and being lonely. And we don't understand that because we confuse loneliness with learning how to be alone. And being alone has great value.
All right. Orville, hi there. How are you? We have number 10 in the Major Arcana. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. And as you can see, the cat's sitting there on the wheel, enjoying its surrounding. It's got flowers growing. And then there's the eagle, which brings message and freedom. The compass is finding your direction. The coins is your money. And the book is knowledge. And so you may be in the process of steering your ship into, metaphorically speaking, into a new direction for yourself. I don't know if you're planning some education in the new year or you're actually looking at taking the job you have and sort of developing it or moving into a new direction. But either way, it feels very positive and something that you might want to look at. Okay, Carrie's next. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. I hope you're doing well. Carrie? I'm doing this from the Sean Leonard Oracle deck. So the card you got is number 5, Respect, and it is the bison and the buffalo. And this says that it's time for you to focus on your family and your relationships. And it wouldn't be surprising if sometime in the next 6 months to a year, people will start showing you a different level of respect. I don't know if that means that you're getting close to elder status or what it is, but always remember, before you can be respected, you have to respect yourself, you have to respect your health, and you have to respect your spirituality and culture, hon.
All right. Carmen, welcome. Carmen, you have the Fool. And the Fool is the beginning of the Major Arcana. And as you move forward, the idea here is that you're starting your journey, and it doesn't matter what age you're at or what stage of life you're at. It could be that this whole next 2, 3, 4 years, you're going to be look at developing embracing something's new to you. And it could be embracing your intuition. It could be learning how to dance. But this is about something that comes deep from the soul. So as you do it, trust the steps that are taking you there, because you are definitely headed in the right direction. Heather is next.
Heather, hi, Heather. I hope you are doing well, and I hope life is treating you well. I don't know. I've never quite figured out what this card is. Is it coins? Is it whatever it is? I know that when I look at it, it tells me that it is okay to take some time to walk away and leave all the nonsense and the gossip, I speak English occasionally, and the gossip behind, and to just move forward in a peaceful way. It also says there's probably in the next few months, it wouldn't surprise me if there is some upset and turmoil. But remember, you've shouldered so much already that, if you do this with grace, you can just walk away and handle it well.
Yep.
And excuse my hiccups. I'm technically eating tomato soup.
Okay. So Lisa, I know we read for you already, but she says she lives in a converted church and feel all the time. Can you feel anything other than the dead people roaming around the church? I mean, it sort of feels, obviously you're in a spiritual place, but I also feel like you've got knocking on the doors and things are moving. So yes, I would definitely say it's an active place. What about you?
I would say that if you're sensing spirits and they're moving things around and stuff, feed them, hun. They're probably hungry. And feed them is, make a meal for them. Make something to eat. Leave it outside by a tree or the corner of your building now. Because chances are, if you are living in a church, it's probably been
consummated.
No, it's consummated.
I know that word you're looking for, where the ground has been consecrated.
I'm trying to figure out what my dog is chewing at the same time. So I just need to make sure, but that is what I would do, is chances are the spirits are hungry.
Okay.
And I'm a big one for leaving food for the spirits, including the little people. Don't forget them. They like the cookies, the sweets, the pieces of chocolate and sugar.
Okay. So we got Heather, right?
I think
so. Lorraine, you have the 5 Hierophant in the Major Arcana. And this is about looking at your home, taking time, sitting down, putting a different hat on once in a while. And it's true, we all wear different hats at work, at home, with our family. And maybe this is about taking time for yourself. A little study, a little knowledge goes a long way. But I also feel like it's a rejuvenation. It's just sitting back and enjoying the moment. And there are many times that we don't do that in life. We're rushing through it because of work or family. So, Lorraine, I am really going to maybe stress the point about taking time for yourself and just sitting and enjoying the moment.
Nice. Sorry about that, guys. Really, we were given some treats to try. They're shaved salmon. Don't ask. I didn't buy them. But Bailey just tore through an entire bag to rip it open and eat over half of it now.
Nice. Liam is next.
Well, hello, Liam. I hope you're doing well, and it's good to see you. Liam, I pulled from the Oracle deck that Orville gave me, and thank you again, Orville. And you got humility. And it says that this card usually says that you need to give yourself permission to ask for help. There's going to possibly be a new opportunity coming where you will be able to work in a group. And I know that you're super, super smart. Well, I'm assuming, because I don't really know you, but we're going to say I know that you're super, super smart and you see things slightly different. But also remember that it's very hard for people to ask for help. So you might have to pick up on those silent clues and practice humility.
Yeah. Hi, Lisa. Another Lisa. Lisa, you have the Hanged Man. And as you can see, it looks like the crow is pulling the cat along, and the cat's holding on to its compass so it knows the direction it's going in. Interesting enough, I learned a little more. The Hanged Man is between heaven and hell. And sometimes it means just standing there and being quiet and allowing all the chaos to go around you until you find the opening that you feel you can move into a new sphere of your life, or sit down, write a story about what's going around. But it could also be about a relationship. So there may be some new and interesting events happening around you this year. Could be around relationships, work, home. And if you stand still, you'll find the opening. And Lisa, you are right. Stress can cause hives as well. Shar, you're welcome. Brenda, you're welcome. And we have Christina. So that's for you.
Christina, for you, the Seven of Wands. I always like this card because, there's this crow sitting there defending its territory. It's got its blocks up, its guards, and says kind of like back off. And again, that talks about boundaries. But it also says that, remember, when you succeed at something, so you got that job promotion recently, which I can see coming. Always remember, don't get cocky about it. We have to keep working to hold on to the things we have. About the time that we tend to say, oh, it can't get any better than this, I can sort of rest on my laurels. I'm a great fan of the Three Sisters of Fate, and trust me, they're just waiting for that moment. So don't be complacent. Don't think that you don't have to do anything else when you reach a pinnacle that you've been working for. Always remember that you always have to strive to stay true to yourself as well as others.
Yeah. Hello, Sandra. Or should I say hola to you too? Because I think you're away somewhere sunny right now. You have the 7, which is the Chariot. And as you can see, the cat's standing on its own little car going like a bat out of hell and enjoying the moment, sticking its tongue out. So sometimes we do have to have fun in our life. We do have to let our hair down and enjoy the moment, but pay attention to where you're going in the process. You never know who you're going to run into. And Sandra, I can't remember if you're dating or not, but that made me think you might meet someone either on the way home or shortly after you get home. And you may find yourself either in a new romance or enhancing a romance. So I'm going to say enjoy yourself.
Sandra, and my advice would be run. Just run as far as you can, honey.
Cynthia's next.
Cynthia, for you, I drew from the wisdom of the elders, and you got air, breathing, and mindfulness. There we go. I'm not sure you can see it very well. And what this mostly reminds you to do, breathing and mindfulness, this means, when you say your prayers or your grateful list, say it with intent. Don't, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm grateful. But gratefulness and prayers should be said with intent. I'm not saying prayers to a Christian God or to any particular religion, but all prayers and all, grateful things that you mention to the universe should be said with intent and awareness. So mindfulness and breath are a reminder to be aware, to be conscious of your surroundings.
Okay, Kalicia, you have the Page of Wands. And this is about innocence. This is about trust. It's about starting a new path inside of life. But it's also about being sure of your steps. And sometimes it's about finding your innocence again, because sometimes we lose it as we grow older, and that ability to find the innocence or have that youthful feeling around you will be very important as you grow older, because you'll never get so old that you can't remember what it's like to be a child. And in a way, that's a good thing, because as we age, we do forget. But if we can go out in the rain and dance like Fred Astaire around the pole, there's something exciting about still remembering parts of our childhood. And that is the message I would say, is remember some of your childhood. Rochelle is next.
Hi, Rochelle. I hope you're doing well and that, it's not overly cold wherever you are. For you, the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about a couple of important things. And one of them, darling, is before you hop to the next task, finish the one you're working on, as difficult as it is, or allot a certain amount of time if time management is your issue with staying on task. Because the Eight says, yes, there are all these really cool things that you can do, but you also have to remember that one thing can be finished before you start the next, because sometimes they tie together, right? Like yarn. You can't, if you're going to shave the sheet, but then you stop halfway through because you got busy with something else, but you need the wool from the sheet. Everything ties together. So stay on task.
All right. And yes, Natalie, we did say if you typed a question in right away, but you still can. If we get time, we'll look at it. And yes, Lovey, like working on abilities or school. Jessica. You did Tammy. No, Tammy, before we do Jessica. Hello, Tammy. I almost missed you. 9 of coins. So the 9 of coins obviously is about money, and he's laying there with his money in front of him and enjoying every moment of it. But this is about nature. It's not so much about the money, but about the nature and enjoying spring's coming up, hopefully. And you never know, it might be later that like winter was. And it's about planning ahead and putting together the idea or concept of your garden. But getting out there in nature and enjoying it when it's warmer could be very important to you this year. And movement is definitely going to be important. And when I say that, I'm talking about moving your body, doing some exercise. But the other part too is be careful of how you're spending your money. But the 9 would represent that you're achieving your dream around the money. So a couple of things going on there for you. So look forward to what's happening this year. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. So just pull a card in any message.
Well, I pulled for you the Great Spirit. And the Great that thing is kind of in the way.
A minute, I'll move it.
The Great Spirit is from the Wisdom of the Elders deck. And what it talks about is tapping into your creativity, tapping into your belief that you can achieve anything you want. And that is a pretty powerful message, that you can be bold and you can create. And creating isn't just using clay or some other, everything can be a medium. It can be yarn, it can be paint, it can be words. Even artists, even writers are artists. They still create.
Yep. Maybe writing a book. That could be what they need to do. All right. So, Helena. Hi, Helena. You have the 2 of coins. And the 2 of coins is, I know it looks like he's in jail, but that's not it. It's looking out at the world and deciding what you want to do and how you need to do it and what kind of money do you need. This could be taking a trip. It could be planning a new home. It could just be that there's something large you want to buy. So how do you put the money into the piles to actually make it happen? And by taking time and looking at the direction you're going in, then you'll find the answer and the resources you need to make it happen. Okay. Marjana?
Okay.
Jane?
Hello,
Marjane?
darling.
Sorry. Phonetically, if you spell it out, I'll be able to say it.
For you, the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords basically says, not only do not let people deceive you, like quit believing when people say you can't do something, you can't achieve something. That's you allowing them to say that you can't succeed, you're not worthy. And on that same level, please quit listening and agreeing with them. Stop the standing in front of a mirror, whatever it is, and saying, "Oh, you're this, you're not thin enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not tall enough," whatever it is. Quit lying to yourself and stand firm, because if we can stop lying to ourselves, which is what the Seven of Swords talks about, don't deceive yourself, then nobody else can deceive us.
Yeah. Leah, you have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, here I feel like instead of looking at what you have, you're looking into the distance, that there may be more you want to achieve, and emotionally maybe you need to take time to actually achieve it, like spend time on your own deciding, directing, planning how you're going to meet your goals. I feel like you're going to, because 7 is the idea of luck, and the eagle tells me that there's a freedom of movement around you, that you can achieve your dreams if you believe. Because what are dreams? What is life without our dreams? And I think dreams are important. Jen.
Hi, Jen. For you, the Oracle card, and you got the Beaver Wisdom. And the thing about the beaver is, whenever I think about the beaver, I also think about being given gifts, being aware of what our gifts are and what our attributes are, and to use them wisely and carefully. And again, with intention. Always with intention when you receive, because as we grow older and we tap into our spiritualities and our culture, we're often given more gifts, but we have to be mindful and respectful of them.
Mm-hmm. Rochelle said your dog is cute.
My dog is annoying, but thank you.
And Holly. Okay. From your brother, I would say, it's funny, I'm going to say, don't run in the snow.
Okay.
But you do have, okay, so I'm going to say he's around you, because the star represents spirit, and all the little lights over here represent all the spirits that look after you and protect you. The star talks about gifts coming towards you, and the gift of sight might be one of them. The other thing is that there could be a little education for you in the next 4 months, and maybe you're drawing a little more on your own spirituality. So I'm going to say be open to it.
Wait.
Okay. So
Sanal.
Sanal.
I think so. For you, again from the Oracle deck, the forest, which it talks about support. Do you know the importance of the forest is without the forest, there can be no ecosystem. People don't always understand that. So without you, there are people that cannot be able to stand on their own or stand stronger. So this is where you probably shine, is that you are to not just support yourself physically, spiritually, intellectually, and financially, but to remember that you are part of a community that requires your support as well. Okay, that's enough.
Okay, so Lorraine, you're welcome, and Liam, you're welcome. Tracy, hi Tracy. You have the 3 of Wands, and this is work, messages coming towards you, an opportunity for a change. It could take effect in March, and you've got a message from I think it's a brother coming towards you. So I don't know if that's past brother or whether it's someone you haven't seen for a while or someone you treat like a brother. But it's also about taking a step out. So maybe a little dancing in your future as well. Hi, Leslie. Yes, you can have a card.
Leslie, for you, the Hermit. The Hermit talks, can you see that?
Yep.
The Hermit talks a great deal about how it is sometimes a good idea to isolate yourself, to shine a light on yourself, your well-being, your personal environment, your space. So I would say in the next few months, focus on taking time for you, knowing that you have everything you need in this life to do what you want to do. And now it might be time for you to focus on ways to figure out how to achieve what you want. And there is a difference between want and need.
Okay, so Terry. Hello, Terry. Terry's new. She's on YouTube. And you have the 8 of coins. Coins represent money. And this is about having the money to take the time to relax, to enjoy your environment, to put to rest old fears, and to know that you can carve out your future to the way you would like to see it. This is normally based on also being in a relationship too. So it could be that either you're in one and it's going to flower a little bit more, or you're coming into one as well. Rochelle says it never ceases to amaze her how accurate and valuable the readings are. Helena says thank you. Aaliyah. Okay, have we read for Aaliyah?
I don't know.
Okay, let me double check. There's been a lot of names. Well, I'm going to say no. So Aaliyah, just in case we haven't. Oh, no, she said thank you. Okay. Holly said thank you. Tracy said thank you. And Leslie said thank you. And you're all welcome. So I hope you guys have all had a fantastic Christmas season and New Year. And that is Penelope's new cat, Patch, who I met in December. And he's quite the character.
He is a handful. There is no lying about that.
Yeah. And for those of you who are in Alberta and don't know this yet, Penelope has finally broken out of her cocoon and she started doing psychic fairs. She will be doing one in February for 2 days.
Yeah,
actually, she's very excited about it.
They're called witch markets here, but yes, I'm doing the original Edmonton Witch Market. You can look it up online, and I've been invited to do the February 3rd, 4th weekend. So if you're in the area, come check us out. There are going to also be some amazing vendors. I get some of my really, yeah, I know.
Who's growling?
Oriole, the black cat, is upset because Patch is within breathing distance. Patch isn't touching him. Patch isn't bothering him. Patch is in the same living space.
No, that will do it.
And Oriole's a bit pissy. But yeah, anyways, if you're in the area, check us out. We're going to be at the Bellevue Community Center. And trust me, like, I get some of my best cups from there.
Let's correct that. You'll be there. I won't.
Yes.
You said we. So I just want to make sure they understand you'll be there.
So I hope everyone's been
February, so it's still cold.
You know what? It's not going to be anywhere near as cold. Most Albertans, if you were paying attention to the weather and you were living anywhere else in Alberta, we went through a terrific, it's the first time ever that I remember an emergency response message being sent out asking people to shut off their lights. Turn down their thermostats. And I've been living in Alberta full time over 43 years now. So I don't ever remember, and it needed to be Alberta wide. The good news is all of the Albertans who are here and the people who now live in Alberta, we should be extremely proud of ourselves because they were asking the everyday person to do this. The businesses didn't shut down, and we managed to significantly drop our energy use. To be honest, I'm grateful for the down duvet and the 3 quilts I had, turning my thermostat down to 1920. Got just a little chilly upstairs.
Yep, it would.
But I know it was cold because I don't know, I had all 5 cats and a dog literally on my half of the bed.
Well, hopefully it gets warmer. I know we're experiencing snow right now. It started snowing. It was cold for us because we're not used to the cold out in Victoria. But anywhere else I lived, I was used to the cold. So, hello, Denise. Anything for you? Sure, you have. Let's see what we have for you, Denise. Ooh, the 4 wands. This is news of a wedding, anniversary, a party of some sort, but it's also about bringing people together. So it could be a family reunion. I would say not till April or May. And it's about, well, it could be a baby because rejoicing in someone new. And looks like you're going to have a party.
Nice, nice. Oh, Darcy, before I forget, back to the topic of the market, I think it's the first 20 or 25 people in line will receive a free gift bag.
Well, that's nice.
A $200 value, I think it is.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So,
okay, just that's enough.
We're going to say good night. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic week and the rest of the month.
Oh, we're not going to say good night.
Well, yeah, just a minute. Karma Angel. Well, hello. Okay, it's for you to pick a card.
Okay, Queen of Swords. You know what? It's time to. Whenever I see this card, I always think of that expression. It's time to put on your big girl panties and your crown and just move forward. What did she say?
Hello, because I said hello and she said hello.
So time to put on that crown, girl, and be the queen that you were born to be.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining the show. Anyone who's on YouTube, if you like the show, please subscribe. I'm getting better at that. And keep in mind that daily tarot readings are still out there. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us.
And from the house of my pissy off cats and myself, I wish you guys all a wonderful evening. And I will leave you with my favorite expression, which is actually a blessing. Masalama. Go in light.
Good evening, everyone, and may joy, hope, peace, happiness, and prosperity find you all in mysterious ways. Blessed be.